Hey, welcome everyone to this week's Guidebook of the Week series videos, or again, good evening. We never know. So, this week we are going to look at field service, which can be applicable to different things. Could be that you're a mechanic and you're going to do some servicing of machinery at your customer sites, maybe doing a couple of maintenance, changing some spare parts. Maybe you're going to do some installations of some stuff or doing some inspections of wind turbines. Who knows? But in that scenario, it's applicable to one of our customers called Melrick. What they're doing is they do servicing in hardware stores. Usually, they're helping to set up the store displays when you have like spring arrangements and special products like this. So they go to different brands of stores and set everything up. And before using VKS, they kind of like had it was hard to track exactly which stores were done properly and when it was done properly and how long it took, especially. But now that they use VKS, again, they get a report every time that they're servicing a store. They know who did it, they know how long it took. They can get some statistics if there are stores where it takes more time, which could happen. Maybe you can have a bit harder customers where the manager's not there, he can't get you the material off the pallet, let's say. Well, now you have confirmation and proof of this, and throughout the guidebook, it will also ask you to take some pictures of the progress that is being done. So next time you go, something is not in its place, you have the proof that it's not you who did that wrong. Essentially, somebody at the store actually moved it. Or again, any other scenarios. I'm just using the store one today. Okay, so let's dive in. There you go. What type of work do you plan on doing today? So we are going to do production, of course. Let's hit start, and we are hit right off the bat with a form asking us for the store location, so we know which one was done, of course. So let's pick a cool name for today. Uh, I'm kind of I'm feeling Sherbrooke, I think. Yeah. Okay, so colleague identification. I'm a loner today. I'm not with my buddy, but if he's here, he can actually sign in. So in the report, we get both of our names assigned to this job, and not only mine. And we also have a little checklist. So confirm, make sure the space available, make sure the store manager acknowledge your presence. So you can go say a little hello and save this form and get to work. So we're reminded of our store location in the bottom right. In case we forgot where we are, well, we know by looking here. We're also tracking our time. Uh, this is something you can always hide, of course, and we've got a couple of forms and elements on the side, such as the article listing. So we have the list of all the SKUs of the products we might need to replenish, all right here. Okay, so moving along. Set up the two Wilson racks side by side. So before using VKS, what the customer was doing is they were provided some kind of PDF with kind of 3D image or like just the rack image over a white background. So it was not really put in context. But now with those visual images, of course, images are always visual, but you see what I mean. It's very easy to just repeat what you see on there. And then you've got the droplets here showing you the SKUs of the part numbers that need to be on there. Okay, so moving on. Here we need proof. So in case I fooled some of you, I'm not actually in the store, so I won't be able to take the picture. And now what the users would be doing is, of course, they're doing field service. So they have tablets. They're not grabbing their big all-in-one desktop computers. So with the tablet, usually there's a camera, so you can click on this picture button, snap a picture, and it's saved in your form. It's saved in your report, so you have the proof. In that case, I cannot take an image with my webcam because it's being used right now. So what I can do is just grab a file from my computer because actually I can't continue unless I add a picture there. So I have to. Now let's go with a cat picture since that's already open. So let's go with this one. And items left on the palette. Let's put 40. Oh, 40. There we go. Additional comment. Why can I? There you go. Okay, wrong buttons. Additional comments. Let's leave that empty. Low stock alert. The remaining stock is below the limit. An email has been sent to the warehouse to order more. So you can program those little stuff in VKS. So I don't need to know when it needs to be replenished. The person handling all the inventory can go and update the guidebooks with those kind of rules as to when they need to be alerted when you arrive at a certain level. I don't need to take care of that. All I need to know is just count and then write it down, which should be easy. Set up those displays, again, showing it in the store location, where it should be, what it should look like. Max height level, pretty self-explanatory. And here we have a conditional jump. So is the ProMix promotion currently active? So here, depending on what I answer, it's going to send me to different steps. So if the promotion is active, so I'm going to hit yes, I'm seeing this extra step here that asks me to add some stickers on the bags. So let's do that, or let's pretend we're adding this promo, moving along, and quality check, and save. Alert, make sure the alley is clear before moving. So maybe in the past people were leaving stuff in the alleys, and now we can make sure that it doesn't happen anymore because we have the alert. So even if we're scrolling fast, we have to stop and read that info and clean up the alley. Self-explanatory again, a couple of pictures of what to set up. Moving on, setting this up, moving on, and asking us to take pictures again. So let's load up like this one, and this time we're going to get a dog in. Has the store set up the decorative plants yet? Maybe there's a rule that happens. I'm not sure. I haven't built this one. So let's pick yes. And nothing's happening. All right. And a part of those forms that open at specific steps, we have forms we can open at any time on the right here. So we've got a restocking request. So we can also do that manually. We don't have to rely necessarily on a rule in the form. Here I can enter SKU, restocking quantity. We need 10 more for next time. Hit save, and then VKS sends an email. We don't have to call people. We can just write things down. Same as for report issue. If you have a problem, you could call your boss, your manager, tell them about the issue, but maybe she's getting other calls or he's getting other calls. They're busy. So you can just open report issue, select, in that case, a competitor using our lot. Describe the issue. Well, he blocks my space. Okay. Is the issue stopping you from working? Let's pick no. We can add a picture if we want, and then we hit save. So we have proof that at that time this happened. And now it's not our problem anymore. An email has been sent to your supervisor regarding the issue you just reported. See? Marvelous. Rearrange flower racks, current, new, no gaps. So we're using the zoom in function here. Complete a job. Go see the store manager to complete the final form. Here's the final form asking for a signature. So we could add the manager's access, kind of like in VKS, and just let them be allowed to do some signatures here at the end when we're done. And look at that, we can add little stars if you want in your radio button. It doesn't have to be letters or numbers or just things you see on your keyboard. There's other stuff you can add as well. So today Matt did a fantastic job, so let's give it 5-star. And that's why the signature is there. See, I cannot self-grade me. The manager has to do it and add a signature. So maybe he doesn't agree with those 5 stars. Maybe I did a bad job. Who knows? He's not here, so I won't be able to close that guidebook. But again, you see how this can play out. So thank you, everyone. I hope this gave you the how'd you say that, the willingness to go do some gardening this weekend, maybe, or maybe just gave you some ideas for some of the remote work, field service work, where you would need VKS to do that. If you have any questions, you want to book a demo, of course, we're always here to support. So just go on the website and book something. We'll be there to help you. Well, thanks everyone, and I hope you enjoyed.